Please like, subscribe, and be sure to click that bell button for regular and exciting indie film content and your chance to be the first to engage with the Liftoff Global Network of Film Festivals as we embark on launching the careers of the filmmakers of tomorrow.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. Today we're talking about the Toronto Liftoff Film Festival as it heads into its third week. We have a new face. We are joined by Libby. Libby, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Liberty and I've been working for Liftoff for 2 months and you'll see me during these lives every Monday.
So Libby will be helping us with the festival roundups and she'll also be taking on the directors roundtable with myself and the filmmakers that win that prize. So I'm really excited to be having you with us. If you are watching this live and you have some questions that you may want to ask, the chat room is open, so feel free to drop us a message and we will do our best to answer anything that you may have to ask during the stream. Also, do let us know what your favourite films are so far. We can obviously see that from some of the audience votes that have come in, but it would be great to hear it directly from you, so let us know during the stream. So let's just chat a little bit first about what's been going on in the festival, what the prizes are and what is coming up. So this week we have our focus groups and we had a huge intake of filmmakers who wanted to take part in the Toronto focus group. So the invites have been sent and you should have your Google Meets link. And we're meeting this Wednesday at 3 p.m. and I'm hosting this one and I'm very excited to be meeting all of you who are taking part. Remember though, this is solely for the Toronto officially selected filmmakers across our 4 programs. So if you did put your name forward for it but you're not taking part in Toronto, we ask that you kindly remove yourself from it before Wednesday, and yeah, we'll be focusing on the filmmaker screening in Toronto. So like I said, I'm very excited to be seeing you all there. As you may see in the corner or just in front of Liberty, we have the Season Awards trophy. Do you want to hold it up and show everyone?
Hold it up.
Yeah. There we go. So this is potentially one of the prizes from the Toronto Liftoff Film Festival. Well, at least season award nominations anyway. So how the prizes works, there are 3 different prizes. One of them is the season award nominations. So after this initial audience choice round, films will be migrating from the audience choice and also our jury into the network round. From there is where we select all of our winners, season award nominations and also the audience choice award. So there are 14 different categories including best actor, acting ensemble, animation, music video, best short documentary, feature narrative and feature documentary, plus a host of other categories that are available. So one of the prizes is to be nominated in one of those 14 categories. It changes every festival how many nominations we hand out. But something else to bear in mind, that is at the end of the year, if there are still some categories with spaces left, we go back over all of the festivals to relook at some of the amazing films that have come through our platform to then nominate. The other awards that we have is our Audience Choice Award, and that is where we'll be inviting those directors to join us on a YouTube live, a director-style commentary where we get to screen their film muted in the background, but then also find out everything about the filmmaker, why they wanted to make this film, what their journey is, and what is happening to the film after the festival circuit. And then the other prize, the main prize, is a live screening at a Liftoff event coming up this year. We're in 12 cities around the world, so it could be any of those 12 city-based festivals that you could win a screening to. Okay, cool. But in order to make it through to the network round, especially with this round currently taking place, you need to know how to place your votes. So we're just going to quickly play you a trailer. It's a minute long that explains the best way for you to leave your votes. And I can see a lot of people are already doing this correctly, but if you're wondering how to best place your votes, this is how to do so.
Our online festivals are designed to bring much needed new eyes to true indie film. They are a tried and tested method of providing a platform of diverse work to a large audience. The voting process is specifically created to engage people with the collection. Once you purchase the program, to watch the films you'll be sent a ticket email which contains your personal link to sign up to the festival, along with your voting code and link. Before the festival closes, head to the email again to cast your vote. Entering the code in the email will give you access to the form, which will then ask you to select your 2 favourite films and provide some feedback on the projects. Throughout the festival, we'll be running events on our YouTube channel, such as live festival updates, free workshops and promotional filmmaker interviews. Filmmakers will also receive daily updates from the festival. Thank you for participating in the Lift.
Fantastic. So if you do have any questions on the best way to vote, please let us know. We're always here to help you place those votes. Okay, let's start by finding out a little bit more about the films that are taking part in the programme. Liberty, why don't you kick us off with the judges' select shorts?
So we're on 249 playthroughs, so quite a lot of playthroughs, yeah. From 15 different countries, 51 votes and 56 audience votes, so doing well. So we start off with Ami on 10 votes, and that's directed by Amir Hathir from Canada. It's a short and it's a student drama. It's about a nostalgic Amir, the son of a remarkable mother, experiences an inner conflict challenged by validating his feelings towards his mother in a one-sided relationship. Amir is pursuing a moment of truth. Then we go on to Daisy Chain with 9 votes, so really close behind, by Akash Siam, and that's from Canada. It's about a young woman who sees no reason to continue her miserable existence, hires a professional to end it for her. However, even for a professional, the job may not be as easy as it looks.
Amazing. So well done to those 2 films. And 9 votes and 10 votes, so it's super close. So this may all change next week. So we're going to move on to Trendsetters shorts. But before I do that, there's been a lovely comment that has come through on the chat room. So I just want to say thank you. It says, I've collected some laurels from the Liftoff and others, and I gained more respect through you guys. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure that you had a positive experience with us and that you enjoyed the festival circuit. Thank you, and thank you for tuning in. Okay, so back to Trendsetters. So we're going to look at the Trendsetter statistics at this moment in time. And so far we've had 437 playthroughs. 16 countries around the world have tuned in to watch this programme. I think the latest one to join in was from Egypt. So that's really cool. We're on 53 votes so far, and we have 82 audience members already tuning in on this programme. So on 10 votes, we have Penny and Rahman. And this is a film from Canada. And just on that note, and you may have realised from the other films that Liberty was mentioning there, they were also from Canada. So it's amazing to see, and as we read out this list here today, how many films are taking part in Canada and have managed to get to the top of the votes that are based in Canada, especially as this is our Toronto Liftoff Film Festival. So Penny and Rahman is directed by Gilad Lippi, and this is a film, this is actually a director's statement, but it also covers a little bit about the film, and the film is unflinching in its exploration of some of the anguish of coming of age, particularly the insidious effects of underlying mental health issues, unrequited first love, and the murky territories that accompany a relationship underpinned by alcohol. So, not a light-hearted film there. Moving on 9 votes, we got Sessions in Grief, and this is directed by Nikita from Canada. Again, another Canadian film, and this is an experimental short student drama. Sessions in Grief follows Rufi in her journey processing the grief of life and self as she spent 22 years crafting, only to let it all go to prioritise her happiness over the others around her. And then we've got Void, which is also on 9 votes. When a film ties, we mention both of them. So The Void is also on 9 votes. We mentioned this one last week. And this is directed by Thomas Anwender from the USA. And this is a sci-fi drama. The Void is an experimental short film about the feeling of being lost in the vastness of the universe and learning to accept your place within it. All visuals are practical effects as well, which is really, really cool. So we're going to move on now to the next programme. Do you want to take it away?
Yeah. So New Voices. So there is 540 playthroughs, so loads of playthroughs. There's 8 countries, 40 votes, and 52 audience votes. So we start off with Ruby, which is on 8 votes. and it's by Gwendoline Laurent, and it's a French film, and it's a short drama. So Ruby wakes up in an unknown place. She starts humming a tune. The rhyme is also hummed by a stranger, who Ruby will then try to find. Her instinct tells her that this is a key to understanding where she is. So then we've got 20 marks, which is 7 votes, so only one behind. And that's by Savas Alpas from the UK, and it's a short. So it's based in Nazi-occupied France. In Maximilian's church is cursed by the aftermath of a great nearby revolt. The turmoil has left his church devastated, and thereby his priesthood.
Okay, wow, it's heavy films this week,
Yeah.
really heavy films. There we go. And then moving on to the final program, which is our features. And our features programs have been doing really well recently, including this one here. It's a little bit lower behind than the other festivals, but it's still doing incredibly well. So we've had 164 playthroughs so far, 10 countries tuning in, which I think is incredible. 9 votes in so far, so this is where it all can change, which I think is super exciting, especially for the filmmakers who are taking part. And we've had 18 audience come through already. So we've got Bad Luck, which is on 3 votes. And this is directed by Jean-Louis Uzan from France. And if you've been following our Tokyo Festival as well, then it was one of the audience choice top films there too. So it's great to see that it is back for our Toronto Festival. This is a feature drama which was shot across multiple countries, including Argentina, Australia, Cambodia, Chile, Cuba, Hong Kong, Macau, Mexico, Sri Lanka, and the United States. So a really, really well-travelled film here. A trip around the world could be anyone's dream, right? Except when one is a fugitive in the midst of an existential crisis like me. A schizophrenic Hollywood screenwriter who has seen too many movies is searching for murder. There we go. Then we have Resilience, which is on 2 votes, and this is directed by Alyssa Kuzmova from Canada. Human, touching and real. This medium-length docufiction is based on the real-life stories of 15 youth who have faced adversity in the child welfare system since the early childhood, who were involved with the Young Offenders Act. Our 7 protagonists, aged 14 to 17, of diverse cultural backgrounds, living in different neighbourhoods around Montreal. I always struggle on that word welfare. I just, it comes out really weird. And then we also have a new entry this week, which is Catnip Nation, which is on 2 votes as well. And this is directed by Tina Traster from USA. And this is a feature documentary. It's about political activism, animal rights, and cats, if you didn't get that from the title. So this film follows Good Samaritans risk hostility, political persecution, and legal prosecution to care for feral cats living in colonies. The 3 main characters in this documentary, Catnip Nation, who live miles apart and come from different walks of life, invite us into a world of advocacy, political wrangling, and legal intrigue. There we go. Very, very gripping documentary throughout. And there we have it. That is our roundup for this week, and I think we should just say well done to Liberty for getting through it. First one is nerve-wracking, right?
It
definitely is. So, well done. Cool. So we will be back here next Monday with the next roundup for the Toronto Lifter Film Festival. If we're not, it could be because it's the Directors Roundtable. We're still deciding on those dates for the Tokyo Lifter Film Festival. But we will keep you updated with when the next stream is due to take place. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.